Well, I couldn't take it. We had to do an impromptu live, Abby. You're just too cute. You're too cute, little girl. You're such a sweet girl. Yeah. Hi, little baby. Little baby. Hi. Hi, babe girl. Hi, little queen girl. Hi. I just couldn't not share this cute little moment. Hello, Luke. Hey, Michelle. Marissa. She's just being all cute here, and I was like, you know what? I think I'm gonna just have to share. She is a cutie. I know. I miss you, Luke. How's everything going with you? Hi, you girl. Hi, Gala. You're making some dinner. Hi, Teresa. Thank you for the heart, me. My little girl. Well, right now it's just Lavender and I. Jericho is out laying somewhere. Look at you. Hi. Well, hi, little princess. Hi, baby. It's giving kisses. Oh, you're giving kisses. Hi, baby girl. Oh my goodness. Hi. Hi, sweet baby. Hi, sweet baby. Happy New Year, everybody. Goodbye, little troll. Trolls do not stay. Right, Navi? How are you not cute? How can anybody say you're not cute? Uh-oh. Yeah, don't tell Waffles. No, Lavender did not know Peanut. Not personally, anyway. Hello. Hello, Michael. Little girl. Boop. Boop. Look at all the faces. When is she not adorable, Byron? Yeah, they blink their eyes from time to time. Just not as often as humans. And sometimes they'll alternate. They don't really blink them at the same time, it seems. Happy New Year, everyone. Look at these little tootsies. Look at those little tootsies right there. Oh my goodness. Look at the little tootsie. Yes, boops are adorable. And she lets me give her boops more than my Jericho does. Well, I sound better because I took something to take some of the pain away. But I was on the verge of going again to the ER. I'm on the West Coast. I don't give away my location for security reasons. There's no need to be scared of opossums. Just let them go their direction. They're not going to chase after you. So I do get immunotherapy tomorrow, so I'm going to talk to the doctor about it because my tongue is still swollen. Like if I didn't take the medication that I took, I wouldn't be sounding normal right now, kind of normal. Yes, their short lifespan is definitely sad. Oh, you're from Long Island. Nice. I've been there. A long time ago. I'm working on becoming a rehabber, and that's important when you're dealing with wild animals, of course, to know how to handle them. All right, have a good day, Daniel. Happy New Year. How is she so cute? I know, right? She's so freaking cute. Nope, I do not want to do those. Hi, baby. Little girl. She's such a sweet girl. I find her roaming around in places too. Like, I'm in the process of fixing some things. And, yeah, because Jericho breaks them, I go back and fix them. Step 1, feed eggs. Step 2, let her eat eggs. Step 3, cuddle. Yes. Hey, Onyx. We're here in Connecticut, and the only animal I was going to work with. Oh, yes. They truly are amazing creatures. Like, I mean, everybody wants to go after, like, the raccoons, which, I mean, raccoons, I love them, and they do have their place in nature, but they are not my favorite. Possums are my favorite. Hey, Onyx. Happy New Year. Opossums are definitely my obsession. And actually, marsupials in general. I'm also obsessed with wombats and koalas, but they're not here. So, not kangaroos so much because they're a-holes, I've heard. Hey, John. So, but I am supposed to go to a, it's like a sanctuary, like housewarming thing in April. So I'm curious to they have they have some sort of animal there, and I don't remember which one it was that I wanted to see. They're like, oh yeah, she has one. I'm like, oh, and I don't remember what it was. Maybe it was a porcupine. I can't remember. But regardless, I am excited. And we're also hoping that the new place we go to, we can have a mini farm. But we will see. Look at that cuteness. It's all like right there. Abby, I just can't. I can't. You're the cutest little girl. You're the cutest little baby. Hi. Hi. You could never take care of them. A boop. Boop. Hi. Hi, Pumpkin. She's actually not a baby. She's almost 2 years old. She just acts like a baby. She's a bougie baby, though. She is a bougie baby. She's the cutest little girl. Yeah, she should be in the wild, but she was deemed non-releasable. So otherwise, she would have been euthanized. So definitely ask questions before you make statements. I feed her raw chicken, applesauce. She also eats a variety, she eats a variety of vegetables and fruits. They are omnivores. And her favorite thing is avocado. She also loves bacon. See, that's what I mean by bougie. She would totally love avocado toast, I'm sure. Or bacon on avocado. I'm not so sure about the toast part. Baby girl. That's one thing that I want us to, I'd like to educate people about, is that there are some animals that cannot be released into the wild. That's why there are rehabbers. That's why there are people that work with animals like this. And I know there are some people in my state also that have ambassadors. So I really want to see if I can do that with Lavi. She would be a great ambassador. And you can betcha that I would be all over the place with her. I would. I definitely would. Because she's the sweetest little girl. Oh, I'm sure she would love that too. I actually do have some bacon left over, but had this best on because the possum that was on my... Oh, yes. Yep. They do love grubs, that's for sure. I haven't found... There's not anywhere I am at. I'd have to buy them. She's not a huge fan of, like, anything dried. Like, she doesn't like dried mealyworms or even live ones, for that matter. But she loves June bugs. She definitely loves June bugs and, like, flying, like, katydids and grasshoppers and stuff. So whenever I see them, I grab them for her. The June bug video is your favorite? Yeah, that's one of my favorites too. It goes from 0 to munching in seconds. From sleeping to munching. I had bacon last night, actually, that I was going to give her, but I just did not feel well last night. So just mainly because of my throat and neck situation. So hopefully I can get that sorted out tomorrow. They may just tell me to go down to the ER or something. And I'm like, oh, I don't want to go to the ER. Like, I don't like that we don't have a place in between. Because I go to the, if I were to go to the urgent care, they'd be like, oh no, we can't treat you here. You have to go to the emergency room. I'd be like, oh. But it's not really an emergency. Little girl. I know, look at that little belly. Let me see. Can we see the pouchy pouch right there? There's a little pouchy pouch. There's the pouchy pouch. There it is. There's the pouchy pouch. Hi, little girl. Boop. I don't know if anybody has seen her little pouchy pouch, but it's right here. This is her little pouchy pouch. This is like the only time that I can really show it because she doesn't really care as much when she's sleeping. Hi, baby. Hi, baby. Pouchy pouch. Baby girl. Thank you, Teresa, for the snowflake keychains. I think I want to change the goal now. I can't seem to keep it in my brain what they actually are. Lavi. She's just... Oh. I just can't. I can't. Hi, little girl. Are you sleeping? Sleepy little girl. So, I think Agatha is not here anymore, but I think there is a mouse now. And I'm returning the little rodent repellent sachets because they have not worked. They actually chewed into it. So I beg to differ that they are, well, hey, they said guaranteed, so I'm going to get my money back. But, I saw it last night and it was eating a potato. The whole potato is practically gone now. Like, it just was going on all night last night. I went out there thinking, I'm like, okay, Lavender and Jericho are both in the bedroom. So, sure enough, I saw it. But I'm trying to make my way through and clean all the areas hoping that it will just kind of like not feel quite so at home. But when I say Agatha, Jericho, Agatha, rat, or is that you, Jericho? Or maybe it's Jericho. Normally, Happy New Year, Colleen. Look at that cute little face. I couldn't take it. I had to share with you guys just because of the cuteness. This is the cuteness. Look at this cute belly. I can't take it, Larry. I can't take it. I know. No, I don't think so, Byron. I think that's pretty much all he ever thinks about is bacon and Cuddles. Well, probably Cuddles is definitely on the lower side, but yeah, bacon. He doesn't really, I mean, he'll eat eggs, but I don't really give him so many eggs. Yeah, she's snoozing. Ooh, little girl. Oh, I just can't, Labby. What the heck? What the heck? Boop. I'm going to show you guys what I've been working on, though. Hold on a second. Okay, I'm going to go out here. Man, it's dark already. What the heck? Jericho's probably waiting for his dinner because he's like, hey, you said after dark, Mom. It's time for dinner. All right, let me go find... I'll show you this spot here. Jericho? Oh, you're all curled up in my clothes. That's wonderful. Hi, buddy. I'm going to show you this. Look at this. Little mouse here. Been getting up here, eating the potato. It hops along the television. Oh, this is one I grew. I actually should put this in the fridge. This is one the squirrel dug up for me. Oh, and this little one. No, you can't have a potato, sir. No, no, sir. Okay, there I got these. These I grew. These are Yukon potatoes. So I'm gonna put this in the fridge. Anyway, okay, watch out, bud. So I have to now. I sprayed it black, the screen, but now you can see even better under there. That's where the they had the louvers across. Okay, let me put these in the fridge. Okay. So they had these things across, like inside of here. Oops. Inside of here. But Jericho decided that they needed to not be there anymore. And so I built this frame out of plywood. And I'm going to put hinges on it. So it fits right there like that. And I'm going to put those pieces on the front to make like a little door. But this is like a heater, so it needs to be open for airflow. So I might see if I can put another piece of screen to make it where it's a little less see-through. But that's what I'm working on repairing at the moment. I might actually put the hinges on the bottom and a latch on the top or something. I'm not sure yet. Are you ready for dinner? Is that what's happening? Are you ready for dinner? Okay. Hold on, Jericho. Come on, buddy. Let's get your dinner. Okay. Dinner. Dinner for the boy. Sit. Sit. Good boy, eat your food. Okay. Okay, let's see here. All right. I have so much to do in here. It's crazy. Got so much to do out here too. Look at all this stuff. Oh my gosh. This is my organized chaos. I could tell you where everything is. But so much stuff was given to me that, like, I'm having to like organize it all. And oh guys, I'm not trying to do a commercial here, but this thing here, it's a battery daddy, I think it's called. It's the best thing ever. It was given to me and it was amazing. It can hold so many batteries. So anyway, okay, well I guess we'll go back in and see Lavi and her cuteness. But I wanted to show you the thing I was working on. Don't worry, it's ow. Okay, that's my knee. Ouch. Ooh. Okay. I come back and this is why? I melted. I totally just melted, Lavi. Hey, Husky. Boop. Isn't she, though? She is perfect. Yes, I will go live tonight. She's dreaming. You're sick of TV? I hear you. I'll tell you, if I didn't have some of the things that I do with my hands and stuff, and, you know, yeah, I have just the one non-releasable. I go to bed and wait just for the show. Oh, well, do you see that? The possum that has its... Oh, yeah, I think that was on Sage's, on hers, I think, right? One of her babies with the painted toenails. She is perfectly beautiful. She is. Yes, we were, she messaged me last night. She's like, oh, darn it, I missed your live. She's like, we'll do one again soon. We'll do one together again soon. So, baby, you're dreaming. Oh my goodness, what are you dreaming about? What is it? Is it bacon? And avocado and stuff? What are you dreaming about, baby? Hi. Hi, sweet girl. Thank you for the tiny Jessica. You come in here and make a comment like that, you will automatically get booted. Anything regarding, like, I think they do it on purpose anyway, but trolls are so annoying. I wonder how many people I have blocked now. Yeah, they make me crazy too. I know. They, if you're trolling a cute possum, man, what kind of life are you living? They just must be having one horrible life. Sometimes that's what I just say about others that just have nothing better to do than just be angry. I'm like, oh my goodness, I'm so sorry for you. Because I would definitely not want to live their life. I'm perfectly happy with mine. Thank you, Landra. Oh, Landria. Landria? Okay. Sometimes my eyes need to adjust to make sure that I see all the things. Even though I have perfect eyesight. Sir Doggin came in. Hello, Sir Doggin. Oh, yes. We only try to do happy news whenever possible. Happy New Year's. Happy New Year's to you guys, too. Hey, Jericho. Sir. Can you tell me something? Can you tell me a story? Sir? Do you have any stories for me? Do you have any stories for me? Sir. Hello. Yeah, I absolutely know nothing. All I know is I keep hearing the name Gypsy Rose, and I'm like, I have no idea what's happening there either. Okay, here, there's so many cute things happening on both sides. Hurry! Okay. Jericho! She just had a baby? Okay. Hello, sir. Excuse you. Well, he wishes they were besties. She does not like him being in her personal space most of the time. Sometimes she's okay with it. But even though she did grow up with him around, she has learned to be the one in charge. Hey, Rosa. Sir. Yeah, I know. But the funny thing is that with him, he's actually, he's really good with like small dogs too. And he's really good with her. But she doesn't want to take any chances. No, that is mine, sir. Yeah, that's what I thought. Whenever I give him a command, sometimes he'll yawn. You got any boogies there? Any boogies? No boogies. No boogies. You want to tell a story? How about you tell a story? Oh? Jessica, don't do it. Don't go down the rabbit hole. Here's my vote for don't do it. I don't think I want to know. I stay away from everything reality. Like, I remember when the first Big Brother came out and I watched it religiously. And then after that, I was bored with it because I'm like, okay, well, they're just trying to stir up the drama and everything like that. But I just absolutely despise reality television now because it's not even reality. It's all made to be dramatic. I was actually cast on a reality show once. Then hours later, I lose my whole night. You need to do better. Well, just by being here, you're doing better. Because at least you get to look at cute babies. Also, I think once I get moved, yeah, I was, but it didn't happen because Roseanne Barr had her downwardly mobile. And so it was kind of similar to that as when I lived in Las Vegas. And one of the guys that was going to be attached to it was one of the gigolos or something that lived in Vegas. And yeah, I was supposed to be the queen bee of this trailer park, and we didn't even need to live there. Like, it was all going to be staged and everything, and then they would create the drama and all of that stuff, and I'm just like, I don't know if I want to be a part of this. So, yeah, and they were like, well, we were cast in it, and then I checked in with them, and they're like, yeah, well, so far we're not looking to, we're not looking to do it because of the downwardly mobile thing from Roseanne Barr, and I was like, okay, well, that's fine. Although, the place where I live now, the landlord could totally be, how could I pass that on there, right? Well, I mean, it's like I didn't really pass it up. I was cast in it, and then they weren't able to keep pushing it through. I mean, they weren't, oh my gosh, sorry, my brain has just fogged over. They weren't able to get it to get picked up simply because Roseanne Barr is a bigger name with what she was doing, and it was going to be too similar. So, anyway, but yeah, so the place where I'm living currently, the, this landlord here, I'm telling you, he's got little, RVs in here that he dolls up and stuff, and he takes his little dates there, and, well, we know what happens. What happens in the RV stays in the RV, but it's so gross because he's cheating on his wife. And then he goes around and he's like quoting Bible scripture and stuff, and I'm like, dude, you're like the epitome of hypocrisy. That's the word. But thankfully, we have these cute little babies here. Michelle, did I ask you before, are you a creative person too? Like, you like to do art stuff? Because once I get moved, maybe I can invite you to come do some art or whatever. And we can be in peace and just enjoy it and comfortable and just enjoy some art or whatever. And I can assure you, you would not need to buy anything supplies-wise because I have everything you could possibly imagine. Oh, you draw and paint? Cool. Okay. I have watercolors and oil paints and acrylic paints and gallons and quarts, and my favorite paint actually though, as far as acrylic, for like producing artwork and stuff. Oh yeah, she still has some yellow on her side. I actually like the bear paint. You can get 8 ounces of the bear paint mixed to your desired color because it's the sample paints, and you can get it in everything, I think, except for flat. I don't think you can get flat, but anything above flat you can. I'm on the West Coast. I don't mind messaging my state, but I try to keep it, I don't tell the masses where I'm at for safety reasons. But yeah, so you can get any color that you want made in acrylic paint, and it's such a good quality paint. I actually painted my mural, an outdoor mural, on vinyl, and it is still holding up vividly, and it's not even cracking. So I'm like really happy with it, and it's not expensive. I think it's like under $3 or something for like an 8 ounce little jar. It's perfect. It's like, why go to the craft store and buy those paints that actually aren't that great? The bear paint is fantastic. So I don't know what it's gone up to now. I think it's probably about the same, but anyway, yeah, so it's I'm actually gonna probably build some birdhouses too and put them on sticks for in yards to sell. I used to do those with my mom way back in the day, and I just acquired some wood, so I might actually just make some birdhouses out of it. And then maybe I'll keep making more if they are successful. Again, my parents and I, when we did art shows and stuff, we would actually do a different Christmas tree, a different reindeer, and a couple of different things each year. And Christmas trees, like, we had people that were collecting them. They would always come by and get our tree of the year. And so that was pretty cool. And we had like the reindeer with the antlers we made out of the oak tree branches and put lights in them. And we did not make the nose glow, but the antlers had lights on them. And you plug them in the yard and stuff. They're pretty cute. And yeah, I'm really feeling like I want to get back to those roots again. And with the store coming up, hello, Marissa. They're sleeping in peace. That's good. They didn't steal your chicken nuggies. Gotta watch that Waffles. He's a sneaky little boy. Oh, we want a boop. Ready for a boop? Boop. Oh, it activated the cute button. Oh, good, he didn't. I'm still trying to convince Kirk. I keep telling him, I'm like, brown tree every year, and we all take presents there, and they get donated to the kiddos in need. Aw, that's nice. Kirk seems to be thinking that we always need snacks in bed. I'm telling him, like, listen, man, like, I'm waking up in the middle of the night and I'm munching on stuff. I'm like, I don't need to munch in the middle of the night, except because I can't eat very well right now with my mouth situation, or whatever is swollen in my mouth. And so I can't chew much. So I'm like, I wake up and I'm starving. I'm only eating like once a day and I'm not getting that many calories. So I'm hoping that tomorrow I can really get this addressed and figure out what's going on. I'm wondering if it's maybe some sort of medication, like toxicity or something, because that can happen with the one I'm on. So I will address that with him. Hopefully, something. Yeah, me too. And supposedly, I think he said he was going to come visit me, the oncologist, at infusion. Oh my gosh, like, time just goes way too fast. My oncologist is leaving in April, the one that I wanted to interview for the documentary. But I've been so busy with everything else and moving and stuff, or getting ready to move, that I haven't been able to even get the thing together to send to the hospital to get the approval to even interview him. But then again, actually, once he graduates, I could probably interview him freely via, I wonder if he's allowed to talk about my case. Now I'm going to have to ask. I don't know if he's allowed to talk about my case. I mean, it's my case, so, like, if he's gone from the hospital, I don't know if he's allowed to talk about it. Well, it's not like I'm trying to get around it anyway, because that's something I have to do. But I'm just trying to think about time-wise, like, being able to get him on camera. So, Nabby, baby girl, she's the cutest little possum in the world, little Nabby girl. Boop, boop, boop. Little Labby girl. Yeah, when I go looking for her, sometimes she's, you know, it depends on where she's at. I'll see movement. Like when she was younger and she would go hide in things, I would go out like, Lavy, lavender. And all of a sudden I'd see a bag move or something would move and I'd know where she was. And where I showed you underneath the oven, that's where she went the other night. That's why I've kind of started working on that screen thing sooner than later. She can't really hurt herself in there or anything, but I just don't want her getting in there. Yes, they are getting along. I do need to clip them. And now would be the perfect time, but I don't think I have my clippers here. Otherwise, my TSH is back to normal, so at least my bones don't hurt anymore. So that's really great, because I've been able to do a lot of stuff in between dealing with this weird neck throat thing. It's like, I'm like, oh, good, I'm doing good, but from the other thing, oh, great, what's now? What is this now? What's next? All right, then, we handle this situation. Kirk's been having a really tough time with his hands because he can't get them to do what he wants them to do. Sorry to sound rude. With what? Have I tried tea? What kind of tea do you mean? Because I love tea and I drink all different types of tea, but matcha is my favorite tea. Oh, it's fine. It's okay. I just kind of look at it as, like today though, earlier from the pain. Oh, chamomile. I drink warm tea, but chamomile, it kind of gave me panic one time. It's a funny story, kind of, but so my friends were at a diner and I was trying to relax and I was there and I was having a cup full of chamomile tea. And then I started feeling like chamomile does. It makes you kind of sleepy. And I don't like anything that makes me feel like that, like all of a sudden. Seems like I've gotten over that now. But that only because like I take the melatonin and that seems to naturally make me sleepy and stuff. So I seems like I'm good with that now. But the chamomile tea thing was funny because it was making me feel super sleepy like all of a sudden, and it was during my anxiety time. So I started having like this bad anxiety from it. And then my friend called me and someone had hit his truck with his dog inside. And he was panicking and asked me to come get him. And I was like, well, is she okay? And he's like, yeah, she's okay. Because it was like a heavy duty commercial truck. So she was fine. But I needed to go get them. And I'm like, oh my gosh. And I just drank chamomile tea. And I'm having anxiety now. So it was like all of this drama wrapped around this chamomile tea at this diner. Oh my gosh. It was interesting. So I did ask one of my friends to ride with me. And everything. We went and picked him up. No, actually Kirk. I think Kirk came and rode with me to go pick him up. With his dog. And she's a sweet girl. She's a sweetster girl. And Jericho absolutely adores her too. Because he lived with us for a while, actually. She's a cute girl. But anyway, to answer your question. Yes, I have tried tea. And it is something to do with, because I think that the swelling It came on all of a sudden, and then it's also causing tingling down my arm, like into my hands. So I think the swelling is putting pressure on those nerves, causing the tingling, but I don't know why up underneath of my tongue. Like, I mean, it's really interesting. Like, hey, if anything's going to be strange, it is going to be me. My mom was the same way. The doctors, matter of fact, when she was diagnosed with, I tried to save her, but it turned out that she had kidney failure. So that was not something I could really save her from, but, I was trying. And, so her creatinine level was like 26 or something, which is like, that's like a percentage of your blood that's poison that your kidneys are not cleaning out. And they told her, they're like, oh my gosh, like if you could drive backwards on the interstate and not get hit. Oh, and be blindfolded and not get hit. That's how lucky you are to be alive right now. So apparently it runs in the family. these crazy anomaly, miraculous things. So, but yeah, so I've been through the whole medical system with both my mom. Well, mostly my mom. Sometimes my dad. His were always like accidents. Like, we're getting ready for a big art show and he accidentally punctures his artery with a knife because he was picking up a chair at the same time. So we're like, great, we have to go. My mom got mad. She's like, great, the night, we're supposed to be setting up a show. And I'm like, Mom, it's still an emergency. Being mad at him is not going to change. It's emergency. So we went to the emergency room and everybody got ready because he had so much pressure on it. And they're ready for, they all had like the towels up and stuff like that for him to release the pressure from the artery. But by the time that we got there, he had so much pressure on it, it had stopped. So they put a Band-Aid on him and gave him a tetanus shot. And they're like, okay, you're good to go. One time he cut his pinky off on the bandsaw. And so we went to it was in Barstow, Florida is where we were staying at the time. We were staying on a farm there. And so they gave him a couple of options. They're like, well, you can either just put a Band-Aid there or we can draw up all the tissue around it and draw it up. And he's like, nope. I am the only child. I have cousins, but I'm the only child. My mom passed away in 2015. And my dad is still doing good. He's got knee surgery coming up in January. March 17th? 16th? Oh, I think it's the 16th. Oops. Yeah. So. Cutie patootie. She's a cutie patootie. Let's see, how old was she? I think she was 62. She was born in 1951. Oh, let's see. I guess I'd make her, 64? Oh, shoot. Math. Oh, math was never my strong suit. Hey, Tok girl. So, 51 seconds. Yeah, so I think like 64? No, she died in March of 2015, so she was probably 63, I think. But she had a lifetime of constant medical issues from malpractice, which is really sad because she was kind of set up that way from the get-go with the doctor that she had as a teenager. He apparently did not like women or something and just kept giving my mom stronger antibiotics until it built up to a crazy stone the size of her kidney. So, and then, just I'm very grateful that I've made it as long as I have without too many issues. So, but yeah, I don't have any of the issues my mom had. I have entirely new ones. Hey, Larry. Oh, she's dreaming again. She's so peaceful. I just love watching her sleep and how she just doesn't have a care in the world. My dad is in Florida. Oh, is that a mosquito? Oh. He was born in 1946. So I guess he's going to be 79 this year? No. Can't be. So he's 78. Is that right? My dad is still very active. He can't not do stuff. He likes to go to the ocean. He likes to rent boats and go out a little bit. And he works at Burger King. He does like the maintenance on the broiler. And he gets mad when other people do it because nobody does it well. So he's like, I have to come in and I have to clean it after these people. He's like, so he made a deal with them that he would come in every single day in the morning for a few hours just to clean the broiler because nobody else did it like he thinks it should be done. Because, yeah. And if they don't do it right, that will catch on fire and it will kind of like cause like this soot to be stuck to it inside. And it's really hard to get clean. So they even asked him to be like, I think the head of maintenance or something like that. And he's like, nope. He's like, I like where I'm at. I like doing what I'm doing. I can't make too much money anyway. So because of the Medicare and all that stuff. So, and Social Security. I think that's wrong, honestly. I think if you pay in, you should be able to get Social Security regardless of what you make. That should never be taken away as far as I'm concerned. You earned that money, That's part of what it's supposed to be for. No matter how much you make above that, it shouldn't matter. But that's just me. What do I know? We all know why they do it, though, is because there's not enough money there. Your mom passed at the age of 86. She was born in 1933. Miss her so much. Aww. Wow. My grandmother passed away 2 years ago. Just after Christmas, 2 years ago. She was 90, I think she was about to be 92. Yeah. She did not pass from anything, like she had they lived remotely. She lived with my aunt and uncle. She didn't really like where they lived, but she was like, it was really boring and it was really peaceful, but it was kind of boring. She was a people person. And she had a cabin that they had put her up in, and she had everything she could ever want, her own space. And then they had a deck that connected to their cabin, but they lived so far from the hospital, and she had a UTI, and then they couldn't get it under control, and then it went septic, and that's why she passed away. But she was about to be 92. And then my great-grandmother, she was like 96, I think. So my mom seemed to get all of the things, like all the things that the family didn't get. She got all the ailments and stuff like that. So, but she considered herself kind of the black sheep of the family too. But it's just the way it is sometimes. People just have disagreements, and they don't know how to agree to disagree, kind of a thing, They just seem to hold things against you forever. And I don't know why that is, but that's not very good for your own personal growth and health. But anyway, So I actually have to get my albums from my aunt and uncle because my grandmother had them. She was holding on to them for me and also my mom's. But I'm like, I don't really like my aunt and uncle. So I may actually talk to my cousin, which I actually unfriended for a number of years, and she didn't even know it because I just didn't like how she was judging me. So I unfriended her for a while, but we got to talking because after I had cancer, I thought I should let her know what was going on just in case she needed to keep an eye on things. And then, yeah, so I might go to her and say, hey, so the next time you talk to your dad, I want to get my mom's albums and my albums. I don't think they would have thrown them away, but I want to have them shipped to me if possible. Then I can show you all sorts of baby pictures of me. I've been thinking about doing that one night, like getting some pictures, like physical pictures, and showing you some, like, I have a lot of more physical pictures of Kirk and myself and my grandma and stuff like that. They're pretty accessible for me to get, but the baby pictures are a little harder because they are with, yeah, they're in my grandmother's cabin. So I don't know, but, yeah. Yeah. Well, my phone is getting kind of low on battery. Yeah. I was 25, I think, when we got married. I mean, was it 25? I think so. I think I was 25, and I think he was about to turn 30. Or no, he was 29. I think he was 29. Because we're 4 years apart. And get this, like, with our, they were doing a party, like a bridal shower for me, but I figured it out. And so his sister shows up at the door, and I'm like, oh, yep, I know what it is. Oh, hold on, I gotta do the puzzle piece. I'm like, yep, I know what this is. And then she's like, well, yeah, except you figured it out, so I'm here to just take you to dinner, and then we're gonna surprise you some other time. And so I was like, okay, that figures, but whatever. So Kirk and I went on, it was February 29th we went to Wet n Wild in Florida because it was like, you could get in for like a couple dollars. It was like $2.90 some cents or something like that. I forget what it was, how much it was. And so, it was for this leap year. So we went there and we were there all day long. And then we leave there, and I'm like, we were going to meet my parents for lunch afterward. And I'm like, they're not answering. And then everybody was trying my grandma, and then I was trying this person, trying that person. Well, it turned out they were all waiting for us at this place for the bridal shower. This was the surprise. It was after the, so I'm like, oh my gosh, like I'm wearing a bathing suit top underneath of my t-shirt. You know how you're always like, oh my gosh, I'm totally not dressed for this. How did we meet? We met on a phone line called Quest Personals, and my friend got me into it, and I actually was not interested in meeting anybody on there, but she's like, well, we can stay up late, we can talk to guys on there and stuff, and I'm like, oh, whatever. This is prior to the whole internet phone thing, and, this is basically, I don't even know if you could send texts at this time yet. You could only, like, make phone calls on mobile phones, if I remember correctly. This is back in 2002, I think. And so I connected with him on there, and then finally I gave him my phone number, and he was like, do you have time for a boyfriend? I said, actually, no, I don't. But he kept trying. So here we are. 22 years later. We met September 2002. Got married in March 7th, 2004. in our backyard, actually. We redid our backyard, and it looked so pretty. And it was probably, I want to say, the best wedding ever. You married your boss? That's cool. Because we were looking for a place to have our wedding, and we were looking around, and all like nature preserves and stuff were already taken up. Thank you, Tina, for the 2025. And well, I was like, you know what? Why don't we have it in our backyard? I'm like, now you're the boss. Awesome. That's the way to do it, Michelle. So we ended up doing it in our backyard, and we redid our backyard. We put all the money that we would have put into a venue into beautifying our house that we bought. So by the time we were done, you know, we resodded everything, we re-landscaped, we planted things, we did a deck on the back and everything like that. And we actually improved our property, and we gained $50,000 in value just in that short time of having the house when we sold it. But so we got married in the backyard, and it was like the best wedding because both families came together, and we were all cooking. I wanted to do, because we was on a cheap, you know, we couldn't afford like catering or anything. So I found copycat recipes for Olive Garden Alfredo. And so like my family, my mom and Kirk's sisters and everybody, they were in the kitchen cooking, and his brother was there early. So they were finishing up the lights in the backyard and finishing up the deck, building the deck. And I was looking for the marriage certificate, and I could not find it anywhere. Eventually, finally found it. But, so yeah. And then Kirk was getting like a haircut on the side of the deck the day before, like hours before the wedding. And, so it was really pretty. I'll have to show you those pictures, because I loved the beach. But so we kind of brought the beach to the backyard, and there was like banana tree back there, and it was preservation area behind us. So it was really pretty. We ran off to Vegas. His sister did that too, actually. Not the first time, but the second time. She actually got married in Vegas, and we went to her wedding in Vegas as well. There's definitely a lot of ease there. But you know, I really, I definitely enjoyed our wedding. It was something that was very memorable. It was windy, so all the little tea lights were blowing out, the balloons were popping, and yeah, it was awesome. And I have a cute little story. So I had this like little bird bath. And it had like a little goldfish imprinted in the bottom. It was like that resiny plastic stuff. And I wanted to put a little goldfish in a maybe like a betta fish, but I was going to use goldfish on each table where we were sitting to eat. And, you know, like with the little plants in it and everything like that. So I got the goldfish, and I put them in the bird bath overnight. Not even thinking, because the birds never used the bird bath. Well, they came and they ate to the fish, apparently, because the fish were completely gone the next day. So, yeah, I should have... Young lady, this is not that kind of TikTok, young lady. Lavender. Young lady, this is not National Geographic. Oh my goodness, Labby. She's like, I don't care. Excuse me. Hello. Hi. I know, I'm sorry to interrupt you, but we need to keep this on the PG-13 level, okay? Thank you. You're such a cute girl. Look at you. You're the cutest little girl. Yes, you are. Oh, did I tell you guys about the What is the texture of Lavender's tail? Well, it feels a little scaly, kind of. But I did put some of my salve on her tail, so it's softer now. It has like little bits of hair. It feels a little dry, so I need to put it on there again. But it's rough-ish. Let me see if I can get kind of close to the... It's hard. Okay, it kind of feels like this when you go over it, but not when it picks up, but you just kind of a little rough. You feel that's kind of similar. Did I tell you guys about the horseback riding when Kirk and I went on our honeymoon? That's an interesting story. He still laughs about that. You're welcome. So we paid for our cruise. We got like a really good deal on, it was Norwegian Cruise Lines. We got this really good deal. So we went down to the, I think it was they considered it the Western Caribbean. So we went to Belize and Cozumel and, Roatan and, Grand Cayman, I think. So in Belize, I actually won enough money at the casino to do an excursion. So we chose to do the horseback riding in the rainforest. I thought that would be a lot of fun. So they came and they picked us up at the port. Sorry. Okay, I can't say port. That hurts. Port. Okay. They came and picked us up there on a bus, and then we traveled through to get to this ranch that was owned by a Texas guy, apparently. And we went horseback riding. They gave me this horse named Pappy, or like Pappy. So I like, oh, he's such a nice horse. Everybody, they do the full thing. Like you do the saunter, you do the canter, you do the I don't know all of them. Like there's the running one. And all of the I think there's 4 different ones, whatever they take you through. Well, at the very last one, it's the one where you go full out, where they're supposed to run back. And I was like, okay, I'm good. I'll just stay in the back here. I'm totally happy with how fast he's going. I am perfectly happy with this horse. The guy, the guide, he goes and he breaks off a switch from the tree. The horse saw that and takes off running. And I have cameras around my neck, and I was holding onto the horn of the saddle. I did not have the reins. And we were going so fast, and I'm yelling, whoa, whoa. The cameras were flying side to side, and I'm just holding on to the horn for dear life. Everybody's laughing at me, thinking it's hilarious. And everyone, I beat everyone back to the camp. And they were laughing the entire meal because they fed us a cowboy's meal or whatever, like steak and potatoes and foil on the grill or in the fire or whatever. And they were all laughing so hard, and I was like, well, that's fine. I'm a good sport anyway, because I was laughing at it too, but I'm like, but at the moment, at that time, you're just like, holy crap, I'm gonna die. Oh, and you're holding on to this, you're holding on to the horse, onto the horn. You have no control whatsoever. I just imagined myself in one of those cartoons where it came unbuckled and I was like flopping around underneath or something. Oh man. But yeah, that's definitely a funny story. We have lots of crazy funny stories. I'll have to tell you guys about the one where I attempted to go skiing. Yeah, I'm very lucky that I didn't fall, yes. I mean, it was an amazing experience, though. It was just that last part there that was a little scary for me. But we even went down like a really muddy incline. And, yeah, I really wanted to strangle the guide. I was like, I'm totally happy with my horse. Leave him alone. My mom has some stories too that I know about her past. It's hilarious. My dad said that she'd always try things once, and that's usually all she would ever do, because one time they went fishing, like it was super dark, and my dad would cast it for her, and she would just sit there, and she's bored, and she'd just slowly reel it in, slowly. And I actually enjoy fishing, by the way. I love to fish. Well, with my dad. I like fishing with my dad. And so then I was told the story about that. Then she reel it all the way in. She's like, oh, I didn't catch anything. So he'd cast it back out. He's like, leave it there. Slowly, she'd reel it back in. She's like, you know what? I'm going to cast it myself. Now it's dark. So she goes and she rears back and she slings it. And you hear, whee! And it just kept going and going and going and going. And my dad's like, there's no way. He turns on the lantern and all the line was in the bottom of the boat. Oh, so he took her back to shore and set her on the shore and said, okay, you stay here, I'll be back. But my mom was freaking hilarious too. You guys see where I get it from. Although my mom was kind of like an accident waiting to happen, and I'm like the opposite as far as like I'm super safe about things. Like I'm Miss Safety all the time. My mom, she had so many injuries that were self-inflicted accidentally. One time she was pulling a bungee cord so hard, and it was not the brass ones, it was the kind that can bend. And she pulled it so hard that it came unhooked from the other end, and it hooked into her eye. So we had to take her to the emergency room. Thankfully, it was no permanent damage. But just so many things. I've had a festive life. Such a festive, adventurous life. So many stories. I've been on here quite a while tonight. Well, I'm going to go ahead and go in maybe a couple of minutes here and see if I can do something outside. Maybe it is dark though, but I try to make sure I do something every day to better the situation of cleaning and organizing and stuff. So, but I definitely could not sit here and just enjoy this on my own, this amazing little baby girl with the cuteness that is Lavender. I just couldn't just keep it to myself. I couldn't keep her to myself. I had to share. Yes, I will come back later. I'll go on the regular time as well, the 10 o'clock Pacific time. I'll be back. So, but yeah, until then, this little snoozy girl is going to be here. Okay, go enjoy cooking, Michelle. Make something good. Or whatever you can do. I'm not trying to demand, Oh, absolutely, Lucille. Thanks for hanging out with me and chatting and listening to me rattle on about stories. Good night, Talk Girl. Thank you for all the likes, the follows, comments, conversation, and new friends, everybody. And I'll see you later. 10 o'clock Pacific time, we will go live again. Until next time, or if I don't see you until the next time, whenever that is, be well. Have a great evening, afternoon, morning, wherever you are in the world. Bye for now. Thank you, Amanda and Marissa, for moderating. And the other half a hurt. What the? Okay. You know what I meant. All right. I'll see you guys later. Well, I'm glad, Lucille. We definitely enjoy your company. Okay. I'll see you soon. Bye. Oh, that was fast. See you soon. Bye.